Hello everyone, I'm Professor Shelishak, and this is English 151, Readings in British Literature, Section 2, meeting on Mondays and Wednesdays in the fall of 2020. The goal of English 151 is to give you a broad overview of British literary history and to help you develop the skills you acquired in English 110 so that you will be able to write college-level essays on works of literature. This section of English 151 that I'm teaching is themed around the idea of imagining the future. Over the course of the semester, we will read 4 major British literary texts written between the 17th and 20th centuries, each of which explores how human beings think about the future or whether human beings can control or change the future. I think right now we're living in a time when the future is very uncertain, and it might be helpful for all of us to look at how various writers throughout history have thought about what the future would bring and why they might have come up with the predictions that they did, and what in their present might have correctly or incorrectly influenced their predictions. In the first month of the course, we will read and discuss Shakespeare's very famous and, I think, very exciting and very eerie play Macbeth, about a Scottish general who, wandering in the woods one day after a battle, comes across 3 witches who tell him that he will one day be the king of Scotland. The general and his wife begin to wonder, if he's fated to become the king of Scotland, does that mean he should kill the current king of Scotland? As you read the play, so that you can better appreciate it, I'll also send you a link to a film of a very cool production of the play from 2010, starring the British actor Patrick Stewart, who you might know as Captain Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek, or Professor X of the X-Men. You'll then write a 4 to 5 page essay in which you analyze, through close reading, the role of prophecy in Macbeth. In the second month of the course, we will read the early 19th century novel Frankenstein, one of the most influential and important novels ever written, about a young scientist who creates a living being. You're probably all familiar with the very broad outlines of the story, and you're probably picturing things like, "It's alive!" and the original novel is very different, and I think way weirder and way cooler. You'll then write a 4 to 5 page essay on Frankenstein in which you consider how the scientist or his creation think about the future. In the final month of the course, we'll read 2 novellas. The first will be H.G. Wells' classic late 19th century novella, The Time Machine, which was one of the very first literary works to imagine time travel. The book follows a scientist from the late 1800s in England who builds a time machine by himself and then flies thousands of years into the future to discover what happens to humanity. It's crazy. We'll then read the novella Ice from the mid-20th century by the very mysterious author Anna Cavan. The novel imagines a world in climate catastrophe in which giant blocks of ice overtake the planet and countries go to war in the chaos. The book is very strange and very dreamlike, but it also seems to me to capture something about climate change as we are experiencing it today. You'll then write a 4 to 5 page essay on either The Time Machine or Ice, or comparing the visions of the future of the two. But now, on to the technical details. All of the technical details about the course and how the course will run online can be found on the syllabus, which I've emailed to you, in which you should read through carefully. But I'm going to go over the basics of what you'll do each week in this video. Here's the syllabus that I've emailed to you. If you scroll down it to the bottom of page 4, you will come to the class schedule. For each date of class, every Monday and Wednesday of the semester, you'll see 3 things. The topics we'll discuss, the readings for that class, and the assignments due. Let's look, for instance, at next class, August 31st. The topics we'll be discussing will be close reading, and the readings will be something called Examples of Style, Dickens and Beckett. Most of the readings that you'll be doing for the course will be one of the 4 books that you'll have to buy. But whenever the readings say available on Blackboard, this means go to Blackboard, click on the link for the course, and on the left, click on Course Materials. Find the folder for the appropriate week, and click on the PDF of the reading and download it. Read it. Then, go back to the course Blackboard page, and on the left, click on Discussions. Find the forum for the appropriate class date, in this case, August 31st, close reading, and look for the thread titled Lecture. In that thread, you'll find a link to a YouTube of a video lecture recorded by me on the reading. Click on that and watch and enjoy the video. Participating in Blackboard. Then, on the syllabus, you'll note the assignments due are 2 Blackboard posts. This means go back to the course Blackboard page, go back to the forum for that day's class, and you'll see several discussion prompts that I've posted. Choose one of them and write a reply that is 200 to 300 words in length by 4 p.m. on the date of the class. Then, by midnight on that same date, write a 100 to 200 word reply to any one of your classmates' posts. These posts will not be harshly graded. The questions are mostly just to get you thinking. As long as your posts are the required lengths and demonstrate that you've read and thought about the text, you'll get full credit for them, and taken together, they'll count for 20% of your course grade. I'll also be actively participating in these Blackboard discussions, responding to your replies and the replies of your classmates. The day after the Blackboard discussion, you should read over everything your classmates and I have posted, as the overall discussions will really help you think about the readings and the topics of the course. You should note that I haven't posted lecture videos or discussion questions for most class dates yet. That's because I'll be recording videos and writing the questions over the course of the semester, so that I can respond to the class and how it's doing in something like real time. But that's it. That's essentially how the class will run. Every Monday and every Wednesday, you'll do a reading, you'll go to Blackboard, you'll watch a lecture video, and then you'll post twice to the Blackboard discussion board. The rare exceptions to this schedule will be whenever a major essay is due, in which case you will email me the essay and I will email you back comments and a grade. The due dates for the major essays are all on the syllabus already, although I'll email you as you get closer to those dates with more details on the assignments. You'll need to check your Queen's email accounts frequently throughout the semester, as I'll be sending lots of emails. Also, if you want to have an actual real-time meeting with me, one-on-one, to discuss your specific progress in the course, or a reading, or an assignment, email me and we can set something up over Zoom or Skype. Everything else is laid out in the syllabus. Under the discussion forum for today's class, August 26th, please post a short introduction of yourself so we all get to know each other and who we'll be communicating with. And then get ready for the reading, lecture, and discussion board posts for next class on Monday of next week. Until then, I hope you're looking forward to